Okay guys, welcome to the session. Let's start our session now.
Good evening, everyone. Here we are yet again. What is this class? Oh, right, it's the master program, your favorite place where you get to learn with a fun loving teacher, right? I hope you know me. And today we have the second class. In this first topic of motion, we are talking about speed and velocity in today's class. All right. Now, before I go on to anything else, I hope you remember in the last class, Udit sir gave a challenge question and there were a lot of responses. I'll tell you what, there are 350 students right now. I got at least 100 responses and I cannot show you all of them. Okay, so I have some of the responses of children. I hope you can identify yours. Maybe there are five responses over here, four basically. This was a list of responses from one of our mentors. Mentor Daksh gave me, he made a list as to how many people responded. So there were around 25 people that he wrote down on his own, and there must be 25 for every mentor. So, I don't have all those responses, but I think you guys got it correct, right? The problem that I gave, most of you got it correct, and I hope the mentors told the answers to somebody, some people who got it wrong, like Mehak got it wrong, right? Jessica Garg got it wrong, right? Devanshi Sarangi was the first one to answer as far as mentor Daksh is concerned. So, yes, this was me, Rajat, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe Rajat got this. All right, I'm really sorry, but I think there were a lot of people, right? I'll be honest. A lot of you answered this, and I'm really happy to see that you are doing your homework very, very religiously. Thumbs up to you guys. Some claps for you guys. Some coins for you guys. Here you go. Collect the lottery coins, and please make sure everybody who's there, please make sure that you get the e-modules from your mentors because it is lockdown state in Bangalore, so we are not able to dispatch the books. There's a little delay. Now we have tried to get it from Delhi, but again, there are a lot of COVID cases increasing in Delhi, so you will get the hard copies. We are trying to make sure efforts from our side are being given so that they reach you as soon as possible. But there might be some delay, so please make sure you collect the e-modules and you do your homework from there. Shall we start the class? Can I get a one there? Yes, sir. Let's get it started. We are going to start from the same place that we started the previous one. We are going to meet the legends of physics, right? Chalo. So you guys tell me, can you identify this guy over here? Who is this guy? Do you know this? Okay, a lot of you know this. This is Newton, right? Some people will say, I'm a little sophisticated. Isaac Newton, right? I'll tell you his exact name. But can you tell me this one as well? Who's this guy? I think you can identify this as well. This is Einstein, right? Some will say, no, no, sir, it's Albert Einstein. So I would like to say that you don't say Isaac Newton. He has the, this honorary title of a sir. Okay, sir Isaac Newton है, ठीक है? जैसे उदित सर नहीं है, उदित गुप्ता है, उदित गुप्ता. Everybody knows him, Udit Gupta. I didn't get the honor from the Queen of England that you are going to be called sir from now on. But anyways, Isaac Newton, Sir Isaac Newton. You remember him as Newton? Fine by me. You remember him by Einstein? Fine by me. Let's move on and let's try to discuss now things with respect to this class. Now, last class? Okay, what did we do in last class? This is a quick recap. We talked about frame of reference from where we were seeing things were at rest, things were in motion. We got to see that frame of reference decides whether a thing is at rest or a thing is in motion, right? Similarly, we talked about distance and displacement. That was the major thing we were trying to discuss. And today we'll talk about speed and velocity. Distance ka counterpart is speed. Displacement relates to velocity. So shall we proceed? Can I get a one? And yes, sir. Let's proceed of it. So first of all, I have some revision questions for you. I hope you can answer. Can you do it? Right. Let's see whether you can do it or not. First question coming on your screen. Try to read, try to study, and then I'll ask you this question. An airplane flies 400-meter north. This is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west. So a plane flies 400-meter north and then 300-meter east. What is the distance covered by the airplane? Distance पूछा है, आंसर करो इतने में से in 3, 2, 1 and go. I hope very quickly you can answer. This is like very easy. All right, almost everybody has answered and answered correctly too. Closing the ballot in 3, 2, 1 and go. Very well, 95% correct response. Right? बहुत ही बढ़िया. Right? अच्छा, आज भी आप लोग रुक जाना. Today also please make sure you don't just go off. Okay. Today also we'll have a challenge question and maybe the next time your answer might be there. Okay. So 700 meter is absolutely correct. You are asked the distance, simply add, right? 400 you went like this, 300 you went like this. Distance is directly 400 meter plus 300 meter, that is actual path, that is 700 meter. Very good. So try to tell me this one. Again, same case. This time I am asking the displacement. Can you tell me? Here you go. Coin quiz. इस बार थोड़ा लोगों की हवा टाइट हो गई, right? You are not getting the answer for this one. I'll tell you, don't worry. This is something you have studied. I'm very sure you have studied, but you are not able to apply. Udit sir will tell you how to apply. Don't worry. Try answering. Try. All right. I think we have only 18% responses left now. 16% response. 15, 14, 13 remaining. Closing the ballot on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and go. So 42% people answered this correctly, but it's okay. It's okay not to be okay, right? What we did was we traveled 400 meter like this, then we traveled 300 meter like this. But I will say that bhaiya, this is the initial point. This is the final point. So this is the displacement. Do you agree with me? Can I get a one that yes sir, we agree with you? Obviously we will agree with you. And I think you will agree on one more thing, that sir, this happens to be a right angle triangle, right? This happens to be a right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. If this is 400, this is 300, this hypotenuse is 400 square plus 300 square. This is under root of 1600 plus 900. This is under root of 2500. That is 500 meters. C part is the answer. Do you understand now? Can I get a one that yes sir? आपने तो बड़ा easy कर दिया, right? So this is what you'll need to do. These are all the a little difficult questions. This is actually not difficult. This is an average question, right? The previous one was easy. Distance 400 plus right? This is a little difficult. Why? Because it is again using Pythagoras theorem. A maths is used, right? I'll tell you what. Even if this was west, your answer would have been 500. Why? Because going like this, then you would have gone like this. This time ये वाला 500 हो जाता. Do you understand this? Can I get a one that yes sir? I got this. I understood it sir. Next time I see a question like this, I would be like boom, boom, boom. And I'll do it. Right? Anyways, let's do another question. Another quiz for you. Right? Try to do it correctly. Try to think correctly and take your time. I will give 45 seconds for this question. A sleeping person will be in motion for. There is a person, this is the bed. There is a person who is sleeping. And he is in motion. He is in motion for which of these? Read all the options. Answer carefully in 3, 2, 1, go. Please read all the options and then answer carefully. All right, let's close the ballot in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so a lot of you answered this correctly that this is all of these. Why is this all of these? Because if a person is flying in an airplane, if a person is flying in an airplane, this person is moving. So he will think that actually I am at rest and this guy is moving. A person at moon will see everybody at earth to be moving, whether you are sleeping or not. This is again the case. Elon Musk on Mars, Mars is all obviously moving. Again, this is the case. So these three are wrong and D is correct. Shall we proceed? Can I get a one that yes, sir? We shall proceed. So now we are going and covering today's class topics. Okay. Lo coins le lo फिर से. Thanks for being here. I hope you stay at till the end. Coins भी रहते हैं. There are session ending coins too, right? Apart from the challenge question, there are session ending coins. So please make sure you stay. Okay. Anyways, today we are going to cover about speed and average speed, right? If time permits us, we'll talk about velocity as well, right? But we will try to understand it 100% so that our concepts are, embedded like anything. Like you know it for a lifetime. That is what my funda is. Whenever you come into my class, whatever I've taught you, you should remember that for an eternity. फिर कभी भी आपसे पूछे, you should be able to answer. ठीक है? चलो, let's start. Let's learn. Let's talk about speed. Okay. Are you ready? Can I get a one that yes, sir? We are ready. Okay. So now I want an answer to the question. Let us say this tortoise is one. Let us say this rabbit is two. Who won the race? There was a kahani, right? There was a story. I think everybody would have heard this. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit and there was a tortoise. They went for a race. In the starting of the race, rabbit went very fast. Tortoise was moving slowly. Then rabbit slept. Then dot 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 dot. At the end of this story, who won? Rabbit or tortoise? Can you tell me in the chat box? So I think most of you know this that sir, tortoise won. Rabbit, after moving some distance, he slept. Right? He started sleeping. He said, right? तब तक tortoise टिक 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 करके आगे निकल गया. Right? Tortoise went ahead of the rabbit. So what is my point over here? That see the speed of this guy, rabbit, is more. This means more. Speed of tortoise was less, then why did tortoise win and why did rabbit lose? This was because the average speed of tortoise was more and average speed of rabbit was less. So let's talk about speed and average speed now. If I want to talk about speed, we say speed is just taken at a moment, right? Speed is at a moment. At a particular moment, if you can say what is speed, you will say this is the rate of change of distance, right? You can say this is rate of change of distance, or you can call rate at which distance is covered, rate at which distance is traveled, rate at which distance would be covered, right? Whenever you have to write the definition of a speed, there are two words that the teacher will be looking for. Two words. What are these two words? The first one I have underlined as rate, the second is distance. If you write rate and distance, you have almost written down the definition correctly if you can write the English, if you can frame the sentence properly. And generally, people remember it like speed is distance by time. So please remember, whenever I write rate of anything as something, right? If I write rate of x is y, this means y equal to x by time. ये automatic definition ही होती है. This is automatic definition in physics, in maths, in everywhere. Okay. The rate of doing anything, right? The rate of doing work we say is power. Later on we'll learn. Rate of doing later on. And in fact, if I tell you this right now, work energy power मैं अभी से पढ़ा दे रहा हूँ थोड़ा सा. You say rate of doing work is power. So this automatically means power is work by time. Right? This you will learn later on in your life, but you can remember this as a thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? The thumb rule is rate of x. If it gives you y, this means y is x divided by time. Will you remember this? Can I get a one that yes, sir, I will remember this? तो आपको सिंपली याद रखना है, वेरी वेरी सिंपली यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट सर, रेट डिस्टेंस स्पीड, दिस मींस स्पीड इज डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम. If let us say if I said, let us say I said rate Udit physics, right? Rate of Udit equal to physics, या फिर rate of Udit is physics. This automatically means physics equal to Udit by time, right? You can remember it like this. Okay, you can have your own way, right? But do remember that whenever rate comes with a word, this means that you have to divide it by time. So I hope that this part is fairly obvious. So let me go on to the next thing, and that happens to be average speed. Okay, now I've told you the definition. Speed is for a moment only, but average speed is for a time interval, right? This is for a time interval. What does this mean? See, if I say, let us say time is 1 second, does this qualify as a moment? No. This is a big time. 1 second is a lot of time. You don't know this. You will say, sir, 1 second. लो हो गया 1 second. लो हो गया 1 second. Sir, इतना ही सा तो था. It was such small, right? No, it is not. With respect to physics, 1 second is a very big quantity. Okay, this qualifies as a time interval. So you will ask me, अच्छा ठीक है sir, let's say time t equal to 0.1 second. Again, it is a very big quantity. If you say time equal to 0.01 second, again a very big quantity. You will say, sir, time equal to 0.000000001 second. This is again a very big quantity. So what does for a moment mean? For a moment means that your time is 0.0000000. You write infinite times, you write 0 and then you write a 1. This much time is actually a small time. This means for a moment. And whenever you have a time that you are given, 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 hours, 30 hours, 1 day, 2 months, 1 year, right? Whatever time, if the time is given to you and it is there a number, you will say that this is a time interval and you will always calculate average speed over there. What is average speed? Instead of distance, write down total distance. Instead of time, write down total time. Do you get an idea into speed and average speed right now? You can give me a one that yes, sir, I understand it a little bit now. You will get the full idea of speed and average speed only after you have done some questions. Okay, so that is very, very important to do questions. We'll do that in a little while. Don't worry. We have almost speed and average speed in today's class. अरे velocity again में कर लेंगे यार. We have only 5 chapters to do, right? So we can do velocity in the next class. We have year long to do things, right? We have lots of time. Don't worry. Okay. Now, if you want to write the unit, right? There could be a lot of units. Units could be anything. Distance by time, right? Distance could be meter, time could be second, one of the units. Distance could be kilometer, time could be second, another unit. Distance could be centimeter, time could be second, another unit. Distance could be millimeter, time could be second, another unit. Distance could be meter, time could be minute, another unit. Distance could be kilometer, time could be minute, another unit. You can write down as many units as you want. जितनी लिखना, अरे लिखते चले जाओ. ऊपर डिस्टेंस की लिख देना. डिस्टेंस कुड भी कितना हो सकता है. डिस्टेंस की मैं बताऊं. डिस्टेंस आई थिंक यू नो देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ यूनिट्स. नो, मीटर, सेंटीमीटर, मिलीमीटर, kilometer. These days there is thing called nanotechnology, nanometers, right? You can write down micrometer. Lot of units are there. टाइम लो, टाइम की भी लिख दो. टाइम की कितनी यूनिट्स होती हैं. टाइम की तो भाई और भी ज्यादा होती है. टाइम स्टार्ट्स विद सेकेंड्स. You can say milliseconds. You can say nanoseconds, right? You can say minute. You can say hour. You can say day. You can say hour के बाद day. Day के बाद क्या आता है. Week. Right? Week के बाद क्या आता है. Week के बाद क्या आता है बताओ जरा. खूब सारे वीक जोड़ोगे क्या मिलेगा. Can you write them in the chat box? Month. Month के बाद क्या लिखे. Month के बाद क्या लिखे. Fortnight people are saying, right? Month के बाद mostly people will say year, right? Year के बाद क्या आता है. बहुत सारी चीजें आती है, right? We are not talking about it now. So you take any one of this, and you divide and you get the units, right? But to us, one unit is very important. Which unit? This unit is very important. It's called the SI unit. This is the SI unit of both speed and average speed. Both have same SI units, and this is meter per second. Right? You have to remember this, that SI unit is meter per second, because that is something we would be using every now and then. ठीक है. अच्छा. तो everything okay now? Can I get a one that yes sir? It's okay. Century आपने एकदम सही, decade भी सही बताया था. People are absolutely correct. Right? Okay, but now one more thing I would like to tell, that there is a device that measures speed, right? This measures speed. Please remember, this measures speed, not average speed. This measures speed. This does not measure average speed. Average speed you cannot get from speedometer. Speedometer tells the speed at that moment only. जब चलाते हो, बाइक चलाते हो, कार चलाते हो, if you go with a car or a bike, it shows the speed at that point of time, na? So if you say at that moment, you must say that it is a speed. Is this okay? Can I get a one that yes sir? This is all obvious sir. Making sense, very obvious, right? So now I would like to tell you a little more, right? This is the extra thing that you get in ODA class that you don't really get in your normal textbooks and normal things. Okay. Now, what do we say is that speed has only magnitude, right? If you say 20 meter per second, this is only the magnitude. What do you mean by magnitude? I will tell you. Magnitude means a number with unit. A number with unit is magnitude. For example, 20 meter per second, this is the number and this is the unit, right? If let us say I say 50 kilometer per hour, this is the number and this is the unit. So this is just the magnitude. If I say 10.5 millimeter per day, this is the number and this is the unit. So whenever you have a number and a unit, you call this as magnitude, and we say speed only has magnitude because it has a number, it has a unit. Do you understand this first point? Can I get a one that yes sir, this is okay? Because I will tell you another thing, that would be velocity, that would be having magnitude and direction. So I will add something there, but for now I hope this is okay, right? I'll tell you once again that if you say anything as magnitude, if I say speed has only magnitude, this means speed has a number and a unit. The number over here is 20, the unit is meter per second. If I say speed is 50 kilometer per hour, this means it has a number and it has a unit. If I say the speed is 10.5 millimeter per day, this is the number and this is the unit. I hope that this is clear. Let's go to the second part, and it says speed has no direction. You will never see, I can say that he is going 50 kilometer. If you see right now, if I say this is north, this is east, this is west, this is south, I could say, if I say speed of this guy is 10 kilometer per hour towards east, this is a wrong statement. I cannot say this. Speed does not have direction. I cannot add this part. This gives the direction. So I should not say this over here. If I say just this much, this is correct. But if I add the direction, it is wrong. Do you understand this point? Can I get a one that yes, sir, we understand. Now, most of you know this. I know most of you know this, that speed is a scalar quantity. Scalar means that you have only magnitude, right? You have only magnitude. You don't have any direction. You have no direction. Speed has no direction. Speed has only magnitude. If I say 50 kilometer per hour, it has a number, it has a unit, direction, thenga, no direction. Okay. So please remember this. Speed does not have direction. Speed has only magnitude, and that is why we call it a scalar quantity, because scalar quantities only have magnitude and no direction. Scalar quantities are those quantities that have only magnitude. If you talk about distance, distance also has only magnitude, and distance is also a scalar quantity. We did this on the last turn. Can I get a one that yes, sir, we understood everything here? Right. I think that most of you have. Right. There is no instrument to measure average speed. Right. Vector is magnitude plus direction. We will do that in a little while. But I think that most of you are done over here. So I'll tell you what, question in boards or maybe question in school comes like this. I think this is a very easy question. If I say define speed, I will look out for two terms. What are this? Rate and distance. And then I can cover the sentence like rate of covering distance, rate at which distance is covered, rate at which distance is traversed, the rate of covering distance, the rate of traversing distance. Right? Is this okay? First question, is it okay? Can I get a one that yes, sir? We will be able to define a speed if it comes in a 1 mark. We can write down. Arey, I'll tell you more, yaar. You have come to Udit sir, na? Best teacher. So I'll tell you more. If let us say it comes as a 2 mark question, what will you do? If it comes as a 2 mark question, what will you do? You will be a little smart. You are Udit sir's students. You will write down, after writing the rate of covering distances speed, you will write down the SI unit is meter per second. Right? So generally, if this is not accompanied, but you get this as a 2 mark question, you get define speed as 2 mark. You write it down yourself. You'll say, I know about speed. I will tell you the SI unit of speed is meter per second. So second question be clear ho gaya. Or 2 mark mein I define speed. So you can answer that as well. Is this okay? Can I get a one that yes, sir? This is fine. And finally, can you tell me whether it is a scalar or a vector? If you feel it is a scalar, press a 3. If you feel it is a vector, press a 4. Let's see. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Speed is a scalar quantity or a vector. If you feel it is a scalar, press a 3. If you feel it is a vector, press a 4. Here you go. Well, actually, one बहुत चल रहा था ना. I just wanted to see. So, okay. You have made me proud. Thanks a lot. Right? ये लो coins लो यार. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ. I'm very happy. Take coins. Right? Chalo, now let's do some quizzes. Again, we have some quizzes. Let's try to do it on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here you go. The device which can measure The magnitude of velocity is also called speed. will अभी velocity बाद में करेंगे, ठीक है? स्पीड नापने का इंस्ट्रूमेंट कौन सा है इसमें से? आई थिंक यू कैन आंसर वेरी क्विकली इन 3, 2, 1 and go. I've opened this as a coin quiz because I believe you can answer this easily, right? All right, let's close the ballot on the count of 3, 2, 1 and go. So very well, 91% of the people are correct here that this happens to be C part, that is speedometer. Very good. Chalo, let's do the next question. Right? Can you do it? Now, I would like to give some hints over here. Very good. This is an average level question and not everybody can solve directly. Okay. So it's very important to understand the terms and then answer accordingly. You are said that there is a train that has a speed 60 kilometer per hour for the first 1 hour. Let us say that there is this train, chuk chuk rail gadi, right? Chuk chuk rail gadi. Let us say it is moving. It was moving with 60 kilometer per hour for 1 hour. And the next thing that you are given is it's moving with 40 kilometer per hour for the next half hour. So then it is moving with 40 kilometer per hour for half hour. Is it okay till now? Can I get a one that yes sir we understand it till now? Now see the thing is you are asked average speed. Okay. You are asked average speed. तो ऐसे नहीं बता देना है. What people do, I'll tell you what people do. They see average, they see speed, average speed. 60 दिया है, 40 दिया है. तो let's do 60 plus 40 by 2. Right? दो स्पीड ली, दो स्पीड थी तो दो से डिवाइड कर दिए. So this is 100 by 2, that is 50. This is absolutely wrong. 50 तो इसका आंसर नहीं है. मैं आपको पहले से बता दे रहा हूं. What you need to do is average speed. If you need to find, this is total distance by total time. I'll tell you one thing. The total time is easy to see. 1 hour and half hour. So 1.5 hour is total time. But can you calculate total distance? I will give you a hint. The distance for the first 1 hour would be 60 into 1. If you can write down the distance for the next half hour, then you can calculate and then you can answer. So take some 10 seconds. And that is why I said please get a pen and a paper. If you haven't, I think I told you at the starting of the class. If you don't have a pen and paper, quickly get it because now we have questions that would require pen and paper. Now we'll go into a little difficult part. So try to answer this. I'm opening the ballot in 10. Okay, so some of you have answered it correctly, which is good to know. Right? Things will get a little difficult from now on because we are proceeding in a chapter. If we proceed in a chapter, things generally tend to get difficult. So it would be very important that you get the e-modules from your mentors, respective mentors, and you try to study it on your own. Try to do questions on your own. I will give you the homework. I will show you the homework at the end of the class. So you catch on to that as well and try to do things from wherever you can. Lockdown is a good time for you. You don't have to waste your time in school, right? You don't get tired because you don't have to travel that much. So take it an opportunity. Okay. Let's close the ballot in three, two, one, and go. So 60% people have answered this correctly. Thanks a lot. I hope you understood it till this point of time that total distance by total time we wanted to get, and total distance was not given directly. This was the critical point. Writing this total distance was the critical point. And I hope you got to see that total distance if you have to write. I hope everybody knows this, that distance is speed into time. So we used it for the first 1 hour, we used it for the next half hour to get the total distance. 60 into 1 plus 40 into half divided by total time, that is 1.5 hours. So this would turn out to be 60 plus 20 by 1.5, which is 80 by 1.5 kilometer per hour. And if you solve it down, you will reach till B part. Is this okay? Can I get a one? That yes, sir, we understood. If you did not understand this, if you did not, please make sure you go through the replay, you contact the mentor, you understand this problem, because this is going to be very difficult going forward when once things are going to get a little more complicated. Okay. So I think that most of you have understood, which is a good thing to know. Let's go on to the next question, quiz number 7. Right. Let's try to do this one. This is a little easy, right? Again, you are asked average speed if you see. You travel some distance in some time, some distance in some time. This is a little easy. I will give you a hint. Average speed, the formula is total distance by total time. Please answer in. I've opened this as a coin quiz because this is easy. All right, a lot of you have answered this correctly. We only have 25% people remaining. So let's close the ballot on the count of three, one, go. Very good. 80% people answered this correctly, and I think you don't have a question easier than this in average speed. How? 40 मीटर इन 5 सेकेंड्स. टोटल डिस्टेंस में 40 मीटर आ गया, यहां 5 सेकेंड आ गया. नेक्स्ट यू हैव 80 मीटर इन 5 सेकेंड्स, तो प्लस 80 मीटर प्लस 5 सेकेंड, डन. 120 मीटर बाय 10 सेकेंड्स, तो क्या हो जाएगा? जीरो जीरो कैंसिल, ए पार्ट. इज दिस ओके? कैन आई गेट अ वन दैट यस सर? राइट. So, chalo, let's do one more question. I hope you get this one correct as well. I will give you a hint over here, right? You are asked or you are said in 1 second a particle goes from A to B. A से चला है यूं टिक्के 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 टिक्के. It is going on a semicircular track. Okay, this is important. It is going on a semicircular track. So if it goes along A to B like this, if this is the full circle, it has gone from one point to another along, it is diametrically opposite. Okay, it is diametrically opposite. अरे भाई जाओ मत छोड़ के, अभी तो बची है क्लास. अभी क्यों चला जा रहे हो? ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, राइट? अच्छा, if let us say this radius is r, let us say this radius is r, can I say circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Can you give me a one that yes sir, obviously circumference is 2 pi r, we know this sir. Sir इतनी मैथ्स आती है. You think that we are is or totally stupid. No, we're not. We know that circumference is 2 pi r. So can I say that this distance would be pi r because this is just the half of circumference? Can I get a one that yes sir, obviously this distance is pi r. So I have given you almost all the hint here. You just need to calculate the average speed now. You know the total distance, you know the total time. Divide and get the answer in 3, 2, 1 and go. All right, almost 3/4 class has answered this, and a lot of you have answered this correctly, which is good to know. So let's close the ballot. Ding, 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 ding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyways, I think a lot of you answered this correctly. That this happens to be D part. How? Circumference is pi r. The radius is given to you as 1 meter. So average speed AS is pi r divided by 1 second. That is 3.14 into 1 meter by 1 second, and that is 3.14 meter per second. Bala bala bala. Right? Done. Can I get a one that yes sir, this is done. So chalo, try to do this question. Try to do this question. Let's see how many of you can get it correct, right? After this, we'll maybe if we have time, we'll do a little bit of velocity. This is up to you. I'll give 2 minutes for this question. Read it and do it on your own. Don't try to put andhi, right? Don't try to do a tukka. Don't try to guess because it might be incorrect. Here you go. This also happens to be your challenge question. Okay. Those of you who get it correctly, very good. Those of you who don't get it correct, try to solve it on your own, right? Don't leave right now, right? This is your challenge question. There is one more challenge question, right? 2 questions today I'm giving, so that you'll try to do more things. And again, you'll stay connected with the studies. Plus, maybe you'll get it in your next class initial part challenge question. Your solution might be there on the screen. What I will tell is this question, the mentor will tell you the answer. I will also show you the answer. You can take a screenshot, right? Maybe we'll discuss it sometime later. But the next challenge question, I will tell the answer to the mentor only. I will not tell it to you. You have to do it. You have to show your own answer. Mentor will tell you whether it's correct or not, and I'll show your answer if it happens to be correct. Okay. Chalo, 1 minute is done for this question. After this question, I'll also give the coins. So please make sure you don't leave. Okay. All right. Let's close this question on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and go. So 21% people are correct here, and the correct option is actually 24 kilometer per hour. How does it happen? Here is the solution, right? Now I will tell you the solution, or maybe we'll discuss this in the next class. Not much time is left, but this was one of the very good questions that turns up in average speed. Okay, you take the coins first, right? Because you must be dying for the coins. Okay, we will talk about velocity in the next class. We'll talk about this question maybe later on. Okay, velocity in the next class. It's actually, I'll show you a little bit of glimpse so that you have an idea what to study. Instead of distance, displacement turns up, right? In the form of definition. It has both magnitude and direction. The next thing. And, if you talk about the average velocity units, we would talk about it in the next class. Okay. I hope you loved this class.
Okay guys, thank you for watching my video, and if you like my video, you like and share, and if you have any doubts, you can also comment me.